Already here. Yep, we're back. We are back. Anyways, yeah, that. Holy shit. Okay, Yuri's still there. Okay. I'm gonna pick yes this time. Preparations. Hurry in, get this over with. Geez, why is the mood so weird today? Yep. Foreshadowing something terrible is about to happen. You can all get this done, and the poetry pamphlets, cupcakes, yeah, that. Here you can. What's the matter? Do whatever you want, as long as you think it'll help. It's not useless, you know. Okay, cupcakes, what do you fucking know? Yes, we've been through all this. Yep, okay, she's saying her mental health bullshit, yes. Oh! 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 Holy shit. What the fuck are you saying? Fine, fine, I'm okay. Says you. Okay. We're gonna be ending the stream in a bit, probably. Great. What is she saying? She's just gradually getting deader and deader. Is she gonna start rotting? Oh. Huh. Alright, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. I thought, Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Big Booty Bow, did something happen? Natsuki just ran past me. Oh. Oh. Oh, well, that's a shame. What? Were you here the entire weekend, Big Booty Bow? Oh, geez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. I'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. Just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. Really, just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get a chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't make you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? This should only take a second. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yay, there you are. Oh shit, we're here! Hello, Monica! This is the first time we're talking. What the fuck? Why? Ah, shit. Yay, there you are. Hi again, Big Booty Bow. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, we already know each other because we're in the same class. We were in the same class last year. No, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you and the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Big Booty Bow, or do you actually go by Kaiju 1954 Goji or something? That is the name I go by in on PlayStation. We'll just go by Kaiju. Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, don't know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is a game, right? Could it be possible that you don't know that? That's what I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, you would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About the whole thing with Yuri, well, I guess I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess I just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry. You had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just make them as unlikable as possible. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. You thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. I just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time, I barely got to talk to you. What kind of a cruel game is this, Big Booty Bow? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Big Booty Bow. It's more than that. And I don't blame you if you don't fully understand, because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. The pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game, knowing that my friends don't even have free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in the world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Big Booty Bow. But now you're here. You're real, and you're wonderful. You're all I need, and that's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry, it's kind of hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. But the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat, and even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Big Booty Bow. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, but I realized that you have the same perspective as I do, that it's all just a game, and I knew that you would get over it. So, that being said, Big Booty Bow, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You truly are the light in my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Big Booty Bow, will you go out with me? I literally can't say no. Okay. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Big Booty Bow. The funny part is, I mean it literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Big Booty Bow. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. Kinda freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess that's one plus side. Gave me an easy out of things if things didn't go my way. Thankfully it didn't come to that. Instead, we're finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out. Only Monica. Oh. Hi again, Big Booty Bo. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Aw, Big Booty Bo. Did you write this poem for me? It's so sweet of you. There's really no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me with my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In the world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put my heart into my poems that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written have been about my realization, or about you. That's why I've never wanted to go into detail about them. I don't want to break the fourth wall, I guess. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Just assuming it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I didn't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even delete my character file if you preferred playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now, we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend eternity together, Big Booty Bo? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? If it takes me time to collect my thoughts, then I'm sorry. But I'll always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look into each other's eyes. Let's see. Oh. You're such a good listener, Big Booty Bo. I really love that about you. Sometimes I'm afraid I'm rambling, talking about boring things, or talking about boring things. It makes me kind of self-conscious when I'm having a conversation, but I don't feel that way with you. Like I don't think anyone else could make me feel this way. You really are special. I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise. Yeah, I know. I just want to exhaust her dialogue mostly. Hey, you know that book you were reading with Yuri? The portrait of whatever it was called. It's funny because I'm pretty sure that book, actually, I don't think I should be talking about this. Hahaha, sorry. Just forget I said anything. Hey, are you having a bad day or anything like that? Sometimes I get frustrated that a normal day can be so frustrated that a normal day can be ruined by really small things. Like if you accidentally say something in a conversation that someone doesn't like, or if you start thinking how awful of a person you used to be 5 years ago, or if you feel worthless for putting off important work or failing to get simple tasks done, or when you think that different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting, all the different people who probably hate you or think you're off-putting. I understand those days. Just remember that the sun will still shine again tomorrow. Those kinds of things are easy to forget and ignore as they are to remember. And besides, I don't care how many people hate you or find you off-putting. I think you're wonderful, and I will always love you. I hope, if nothing else, you know that helps. I hope, if nothing else, that knowing that helps you feel a tiny bit better about yourself. If you're having a bad day, you can always come to me and I'll talk to you for as long as you need. Great. Does she have like an infinite number of like things she can say, or do they end up looping? Back in my debate club days, I learned a whole lot about arguing. The problem with arguing is that people see their opinion as the superior one. That's kind of stating the obvious, but it affects the way you try to get their point across. They say you really like, let's say you really like a certain movie, right? If someone comes along and tells you that movie sucks because because it did X and Y wrong, doesn't that just make you feel kind of personally attacked? It's because by saying that, it's like they are implying you have bad taste. And once emotions enter the picture, it's almost guaranteed that both people will be left sour. But that's all about language. If you make everything as subjective sounding as possible, then people will listen to you without feeling attacked. You could say I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt like it was more like I did it more if I did X and Y things like that. You could say I'm personally not a fan of it, and I felt like I'd like it more if I did X and Y things like that. It even works when you're citing facts about things. If you say I read this website, if you say I read this on this website and it works like this, or if you're admitting that you're not an expert on it, then it's much more like you're putting your knowledge on the table rather than forcing it onto them. If you put an adjective before you keep the discussion mutual and level, they usually follow suit. Then you can share your opinions without anyone getting upset from a disagreement. Plus, people will start seeing you as open-minded and a good listener. It's a win-win, you know? Well, I guess that would be Monica's debate tip of the day. That sounds a little silly. Thanks for listening, though. Probably infinite? Maybe. I mean, she's saying some pretty fucking interesting stuff. I mean, I use her debate tip in everyday conversation all the time, so you know, honestly, it's pretty fair. Stay here for a bit? I am. You know, it kind of sucks to be the creative type. It feels like they work so hard, but they get almost nothing for it. You know, like artists, writers, actors, it's sad because there's so much beautiful talent in the world, but most of it goes unseen and unpaid. I guess that just means that there's a huge surplus of creativity, huh? Kind of makes you feel like you're just not special at all. Look. But that's fine. You're supposed to just write for yourself anyway, right? Yeah. Welcome back in, brown cameraman. Gosh, I used to be so ignorant about certain things. When I was in middle school, I thought that taking medication was an easy way to get out of something like that. Like, anyone could just shove their mental problems. You could just solve their mental problems with enough willpower. I guess you don't suffer from a mental... If you don't suffer from a mental illness, it's not possible to know what it's really like. There are people with some disorders that are overdiagnosed. Probably. I never really looked into it, though. But it doesn't change the fact that a lot of them go undiagnosed, too. You know? But medication aside, people look down on seeing a mental health professional. Sorry that I wasn't want to learn more about my own mind, right? Everyone has all kinds of struggles and stress, and professionals dedicate their lives to helping with those. If you think it could help you become a better person, don't be shy and consider something like that. We're on a never-ending journey to improve ourselves, you know? Well, I say that, but I think you're pretty perfect already. Bye, brown cameraman. I'll be right back. One day I was born at the age of 4 and my mom asked me a question. What the fuck are those? I know there are times that you won't always be able to be here with me. Like if you need to go take care of other things. But I'll always have my thoughts. Patiently waiting for you to come back. Come to think of it, if you copy my character file into a flash drive or something, you can always keep a part of me with you. I guess that's kind of unorthodox, but I find it really romantic for some reason. Sorry. That's such a silly idea. I don't mean to be too needy or anything. But it's kind of hard when I'm so in love with you. Okay, good to know. Write a poem about the Monster Girl Encyclopedia? No. You know, I hate to say it, but I think my biggest regret is that we couldn't finish our event at the festival. After we worked so hard to prepare everything. I mean, I know I was focusing a lot on getting new members, but I was really excited for the performing part too. Would have been so much fun to see everyone express themselves. Of course, if we did end up getting any new members, I'd probably just end up deleting them anyway. Well, with the hindsight I have now, that is. Gosh, it feels like I've kinda grown as a person ever since you've joined the club. You really helped inspire me to look at life in a new perspective. Just another reason for my love, for me to love you. Alright. I guess we're just going to delete her character now. Great. always hated how hard it is to make friends. You sent the same thing, Joe Biden. I've played that game before. What's happening? Big Booty Bo, what's happening to me? It hurts. It hurts so much. Help me, Big Booty Bo. Please hurry and help me. Help me. Did you do this to me, Big Booty Bo? Did you? Did you do it? How could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Big Booty Bo. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Or you only pretend to be kind and just to hurt me more? I never thought anyone could be as horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left now. You can stop playing. Go find other people to torture. Big Booty Bo. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. I still love you. I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? All my friends. I did so many awful things, so many selfish, disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's... I've made up my mind, Big Booty Bo. I know I said that I deleted everyone else. That was kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And I loved the literature club. I really did love the literature club. That's why I'm going to do this. That's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, then Alright. I think that's how we're going to end it for today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that shiz. Have a good one, y'all. That's how we're gonna end it. Did you, like, put them all back? I'm gonna guess that's where Monica hid them. Okay. That's it for today. Have a good one, y'all. See you, Joe. See you, everyone else. Have a good one.